Hey guys, we got some bonus tournament video for you guys today. Doing a team derby. This is probably my only team derby of the year, more than likely, with my buddy Tanner, who you saw in one of my previous videos. We're fishing out on the DPR today, Des Plaines River, southwest suburb of Chicago, and we'll see how it is. It's cold. It's 27 degrees right now. Got really cold overnight, so we'll see what happens. No expectations. Gonna have some fun, catch a few fish hopefully, and yeah, we're fishing the big lake tomorrow. So back-to-back derbs. It should be a good time. What do you think, Tanner?
We gotta get Andy to the classic, Bassmaster Classic.
That's right, we gotta get the classic.
DPR.
For Bassmaster Classic, we're also DPR. See you out there. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to episode 2 of the tournament series. Today, me and my buddy Tanner Visco, I'll check out his YouTube channel, I'll put it down the link below. We hopped in like a local club tournament on the Des Plaines River. The reason why is because we were supposed to fish the big lake on Saturday, but got pushed to Sunday because of the weather. So we fished back-to-back derbies this weekend. A lot of fun. No practice. Just showing up and fishing. Those are usually the most fun ones. So it was really cold. It was 27 degrees in the morning when we woke up. And I think it didn't get above freezing until like 9 or 10 a.m. We were picking ice off our guides. So when we rolled up there, the water was about 45 degrees, 43. So it was chilly, but it wasn't crazy cold. I mean, what I call crazy cold is below 40. Like if you roll up and the water is 37, 38, 39, that's, it's gonna be hard day fishing. So I knew the fish were gonna bite. I figured in the morning they're gonna be more temperamental. They were gonna be probably, really picky and be hard to get to bite. So I picked up a Ned rig, something that I have confidence in, that I can, think I can generate a couple bites first thing. And yeah, the first 2 fish we caught were pretty quick. Pretty much right off the bat. I'll roll the clip for you.
Yep, that's the one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, looks like a good one. Like mid-river is like that last bridge to like the railroad bridge where it's no wake at Crowley's.
Yeah.
That's all mid-river, and then everything's upper river. Because there's a distinctive watercolor change that happens. Got it. Yep. Good one. Perfect.
Oh, I came off the net. Got him.
Alright, I'm throwing in now.
Now, if you notice in that first one that I caught, I mentioned that I got bit and they bit it again. They were doing that all morning, where they'd come and they pick it up for a second, and they drop it, and maybe they pick it back up. But it was weird. It was almost, you couldn't just, as soon as you got bit, you couldn't just set the hook immediately, because a lot of times I think they just grab the end of the Ned rig, or they didn't really have the whole thing right. So you kind of had to wait on them until they got it. So it was funny. They pick it up, drop it, and you have to kind of almost like time it when you think they had it in their mouth. So we had those first 2, and then we bounced over to the other side of the bridge, and then we pick up our third. No way, is it? Oh, he's long and skinny, dude. He's 12. He's so... Oh my gosh, look how fucked up this fish is. So now we have 3, and then we're bouncing back to the back side of the bridge. And like I said, the bite was funky all morning long, and this happens. Not gonna lie, that one hurt. That one hurt because that river doesn't pump out big bags. I mean, if you catch in the springtime, I mean, it depends, but if you catch 12 pounds out there, 12, 13 pounds, you're usually getting paid. I mean, guys will bust 15. I think I've never seen a 16 pound bag personally. I've seen a 15. But yeah, but if you're catching 13 pounds, 12 pounds, you're usually getting paid. So that's why that one hurt. And that was a good one. I mean, I saw its whole body. It would probably would have been maybe our biggest bass of the day, probably our biggest bass of the day. You know, you can't really worry about that. You know, everyone loses fish. So just kept fishing and we ended up squeaking out our limit.
I'm done with the minnow. For now. Got him.
Oh, fucker. It's not the one I want. He came up like stomach double almost. It was weird.
So, but you saw him.
Oh yeah. I saw his full body. Yeah.
Yep. He's dead.
Oh, fuck. Nice job, buddy. Oh, God. So right now we have 5 total fish. We have 3 decent ones, like 3 ones we can weigh in and 2 that need to go. We've been fishing that bridge for a long time. So we kind of decided to take a break and go fish other places. I'll cue just like a 5-second montage for you, like right now. So ultimately, we don't really get bit anywhere else, and we end up going back to the bridge. Not only because it's where we got bit, but because places like that in the springtime is what makes sense. So I don't know if you ever heard of guys sitting in one spot and like this, and like especially in the springtime, the fish are on the move. But you hear guys winning a tournament sitting in one spot, or in Gunnersville, that's a very well known one. Guys will sit on a bridge corner, and cast the same spot for 8 hours, and catch a huge bag. That's not because it's like some sort of like magic spot. That's not something that you can do all year long. When the fish are on the move in the springtime, when they're starting to, these fish aren't spawning yet, but they're thinking about it. They're moving off the main river, moving up to, those first spots, those staging spots, those flats, moving up those bridges. I mean, that bridge is good because it has a lot of vertical structure where they can just move up and down, hang out. And on top of it, that it was cold, but that sun beating on that bank all day long, warming those rocks, it only takes 1 or 2 degree of water temperature to warm it up. Even that whole area, it's basically just a big flat with mud. So I mean, it just takes a little bit of water, a little bit of sun to move up that water temperature, get the fish a little more activated, a little more pushed up, and you can change your day around. So we pull in there, and this was within like our first 5 minutes.
Got one? I got it.
Get on that. I got it. Yes. Oh, it popped out. Let's go.
That's the Buzzer Ox move.
That's
the Buzzer Ox move.
All right. Yeah. Get on the tee. My jig's in there.
Yep. Let's go. I've never been more panicked as a net man in my life.
So that was a good one. So that one actually weighed 3 pounds. I know it looks small on the camera. I kept thinking that when I saw it. I was like, that fish looks really small on the camera. But it was a 3 pound, 2 ounce fish. So again, a good one for there. So that was a big upgrade. But we still had one more small one. And in my head, I'm thinking if we get rid of the small one, we could probably get paid today. So we figured we were going to lock it down there, fish around there, fish the bridge, fish some of the adjacent area, and hopefully we can upgrade. And this was about probably 20, 30 minutes later.
All right, hold. I got it.
Is that gonna be 1.9, you think?
Yes, it should. All right, here, you take the back.
Yeah, you keep fishing. I got it. Keep fishing.
That looks way bigger.
I know, look, dude, he felt bigger. So that was it. We got rid of our last small one. Had 5 good ones. And yeah, you know, on my Bubba scale, I said we had just shy of 13 pounds. I was feeling good. He was feeling good. You know, I really thought that we were going to have a shot at winning this tournament. If not winning, you know, first or second. So we were excited. And, you know, we only had about 30 minutes left before the weigh-in. So we ended up fishing out our day there and went to the weigh-in and check out what happened. All right. One, 2,
Big one.
Yeah,
That's a
good
3.
one. I think that is. These are all good ones, though.
Yeah. Douse. This would have gotten real sticker money at Douse.
Yeah, it would have. That real sticker money. Andrew and Tanner?
Andrew, okay. Got a big one, Andrew?
No, nothing that's gonna do that.
Oh, no, 5 pounds. Nice one, though. Beautiful. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, real nice. Twelve to 5.
Oh. Yeah.
Guys, picture? Nice job.
Sure, we can get a picture. Here, do you want a picture, Tanner?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just send it to me. So ultimately we got 3rd place. We got, their scale put us at 12.25, 12.22 or whatever. 2nd place at 12.55, and the winners had a good bag. They had like 14 pounds, which is, you know, that's typical. That's good. That's what you know you expect and what you want. So we barely missed 2nd, 3rd place. We'll take 3rd place, whatever. It was a good day. Had a lot of fun. I think the biggest lesson today, you know, if you want to take something from this, is just maintaining and staying on the traditional spring patterns and just grinding it out. We basically grinded out that bridge for 7 of the 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours that day. I think one really big thing too that I would like to kind of iterate is that when you're fishing these spots in the springtime, that like these bridges, you know, I was talking about bridges down in Gunnersville or whatever, those fish are constantly replenishing. So what that means is that you can go down that bank and catch 5 fish and go back down it in 20 minutes or even back of that and catch 5 more. Now, it's not always going to be like that, and it wasn't like that for us, but when those fish are moving, they constantly are just cycling. So you're basically in like a funnel point. So the reason why guys win tournaments sitting in one spot, specifically in the springtime, is more so, unless it's the summertime, you know, like on a TVA, when you have a ledge or you have, you know, a flat or a point where they're just really loaded. But I mean more so for like funnel points, choke points, moving points, like this bridge. You know, behind that bridge was a big spawning pocket. So these fish are just slowly replenishing, moving through. So that's why you can fish those kinds of spots. That's why you can stay at a spot like that and, you know, do well, is because those fish are constantly moving through. Now, you go there in the dead of summer, you know, there's gonna be fish living there, but it's not gonna be the same. You're not gonna be able to just grind on it all day long. So that's just something to think about, you know, when you're fishing tournaments, or that's just something to think about. And that was the reason why we were able to catch fish there all day long, because they were replenishing. And that's ultimately what made us catch those fish. You just have to it has to be steady and consistent. So, and it was, you know, you catching 1 fish an hour, which doesn't sound like a lot, but that's 8 fish over the course of the day. So it was a good day. So grinding it out, staying with the spring patterns and just adjusting the conditions and feeling the conditions around you and just knowing how to adjust to them when they're happening. You know, for instance, from the morning throwing the Ned rig, into the afternoon I was throwing the Texas rig and the jig. Being able to adjust to that instead of just sticking with one bait. Because I off camera, I probably caught 5 or 6 more on the Ned rig, but they're all little ones. So I ended up making those adjustments. But anywho, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had a lot of fun. We caught a lot of fish. It was a good time. 3rd place is not bad, so we'll take it and we'll move on to the next. Like I said, please subscribe. Stay tuned. We got a lot of really good tournaments coming up. As a matter of fact, the Big Lake tournament I filmed was a lot of fun, so that one should be out later this week. And tune in, and we'll see you next time.